Oh, this lighting is horrible. See if I can like come closer to that one. Oh, 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 oh. Okay. So, good evening, y'all. So, I'm gonna try to document this raw fast that I'm on. So, this would make it day. Hold on. Hold on. Sorry for my finger. So, today is November the 7th. So, this would make it the sixth day. Or is that right? Nope, my bad. The fifth day. Ooh, it's late. I'm tired. But anyway, so this would make it the fifth day of me being on this raw fast diet. And I was talking to my mama about it, and I was telling her how since the quarantine, my cravings have been out of this world. The cravings that I have are not the cravings I had when I was living in New Orleans, meaning she asked me, how much meat did I eat when I was living in, Louisiana? And I was like, well, I didn't buy meat. So I ate it when I felt the need to eat it, which was barely none at all. Um, and then she asked me how often did I eat bread. I'm like, I didn't really buy bread a whole lot down in Louisiana either. And she was like, well, we buy. She's like, well, I buy bread here. I'm like, I know. She was like, bread has sugar, so you need to cut your sugar. And then she was like, how often did you eat potatoes and rice and starches? I was like, really, not often at all. So this is what I know is that in this house, my mother said, do I have too many snacks? I'm like, you do. You have too many snacks in this house for me because my cravings are out of this world, right? Like, for instance, my father opened a pop bottle, and just hearing the sound, like that psst sound, I had a craving. My craving was like, I want what's in that bottle, and I want it now. Granted, I'm thirsty. I'm thirsty for water, but it wasn't until I heard that sound, that psst, where I wanted what my daddy had in that bottle, which was going in his cup. Or, for instance, as we were talking some more, I'm like, Daddy heated up something. And she's like, what? I don't smell anything. I'm like, I do. It smells like garlic. And so, of course, my mother said, Croft, what did you heat up? And he was like, oh, I heated up a piece of garlic bread. And she was like, Raina, I was like, Mama, I'm telling you, my cravings are out of this world. So I am going to repeat. I am going to repeat these days because yeah, it hasn't been that great. The cheating has been for real. Um, like for instance, today my dad made fish, and I don't care what anybody says, my dad is the best fish fryer that ever walked this earth. Because of how good he fries fish, I'm picky when it comes to anybody else's fish. I'm just saying, if you've never had Deacon Croft's fried fish, then you haven't lived, honey. You haven't lived. But he made fish today, and although I know I'm not supposed to eat that, I had fish today, and it was delicious. And I was just like, okay, you're not supposed to eat this, but oh, it's delicious. Now I will say the good side of all this is that I was able to take my puppy on a walk. Those of you who may not know this, um, and if those of you who do, you'll hear it again. So just deal with it. I have a puppy. His name is Grayson. Grayson is a blue nose pit bull mastiff mix, so he's pretty big. He's only 7 months, but he's like 70 pounds. So he's a big boy. He's heavy as all get out. But he's also an active dog. Because he has like a little bit of a cold right now, we can't go to the dog park because I don't want him to get any other dog sick. So until I can get him to the vet, I'm not able to take him to the park, so we go on walks. Because I've been hurting a lot in terms of my nerve pain and all that, we haven't been able to get out and walk the way I need to be walking him. Walking is great for me too. But tonight I was able to take him for about like a hour walk, and that did him great. He came back in the house. He ate his dinner. He kind of lounged around a little bit here and there, and then he just plopped down and went to sleep. And then I put him in his room. Um, but yeah, so although this is day 5, I'm going to redo this entire week. I have to report to my godfather in the morning, well, tomorrow at 5 p.m. to let him know how this has gone. And I'm going to try to be honest that it hasn't been that great. But I hope to report to you guys next Sunday of how this week has been going. What I plan to do is do a little bit of research and to document the different meals that I wanna eat, that are raw but are really really good. Because literally, when people say raw diet, in my mind, all I hear is fruits, vegetables, nuts, and water. And to me, that just sounds so boring. So I want to find creative ways to make food, that is still raw, but it is still, delicious at the same time too. Because don't get me wrong, I love fruits, I love vegetables, but after a while, I get very, very bored. Um, so yeah, that's where we are. If any of you have any kind of input or any words of advice or words of encouragement, I would love to hear them. Um, yeah, I'm trying to get this weight off. Trying to walk this weight off, eat this weight off the healthy way, and just feel better overall. I'm not the kind of person that wants to take pills for anything. I just want to do it the natural, healthy way. I feel like God put everything here for me, so why not enjoy it? All right? You guys have a great night. I love you for free. Bye.